Yes guys, what's going on? Hashtag Shura here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. As you guys will see by the title here today, we have got ourselves some more FUT Champions gameplay highlights from my past played weekend league. And as you'll see by the title as well, we've got some nice FUT Birthday players that we've added into the squad. And I'm going to let you guys know sort of what I thought of them, how I think they played, some of the very good stats they've got. Obviously very, very decent. Now, just one thing I wanted to touch on briefly, just before the video started, boys, was basically, I'm getting a few of you commenting basically saying that you can't turn on notifications for my videos. Now, this is due to a setting that I had on previously, completely by accident from ages ago. So for the people who can't turn on the notification bell, what you need to do is just basically click unsubscribe, then resubscribe, and then try and turn on the notification bell, and it should work for you guys much better, and it should all hopefully fix itself. Yeah, apologies for that, but if you guys do enjoy the video as well, drop a like and also subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I've not really been saying that for ages now, the more I think about it. If we could aim for 1,000 likes, that would be absolutely spectacular. And just another one to note, I've got top 200 rewards from this weekend league. Obviously you guys know from the title we finished top 200. That'll be opening tomorrow on my stream and be uploading. And I've also got 100 player picks made over on my PS account that I think I'm going to wait for Team 2 of FUT Birthday to come out to then open up. So I'll leave my Twitch link in the description down below. Make sure you boys drop that a follow. I'd very much appreciate that. We should be live on Friday for quite a while for, you know, a big pack opening and some FUT Champs highlights. So it should be a whole lot of fun. Right, without further ado, let's get into the team we use for this weekend league and go through some of these FUT Birthday players because they are fantastic. So fellas, this is the team that we are using for the weekend league. As you can see here, we've added two nice additions to the squad. Now, this is not going to be my final team for when we play our next qualifiers, but obviously, you know, I've still got the main core of, you know, the team of the year Mbappe, the Neymar, the team of the year CR7, etc. But we've added in form Mendy for the weekend, but we've added in FUT Birthday Mendy for the weekend league. And let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot on a Furlan Mendy is just an absolute joke. A lot of you boys were saying to me, you don't even need to get the upgrade from him. You can literally just still use his 83, and the 83 is definitely still viable. But yeah, we'll be showing you in this video sort of the highlights of these players, how they played. And yeah, Mendy, obviously, I mean, you hope so. But there's not too much for me to say on Mendy, let's be completely honest. He's one of the most meta cards in the game, and all this is just an absolute boost for him. To have the 5-star skills now at fullback as well is absolutely huge. You know, get a few nice little skill moves out there. But yeah, we've whacked an anchor on him, which, you know, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't really matter too much with Mendy what you whack on him. With how the meta of the game is at the moment as well, you could definitely move Mendy into centre midfield. You know, a lot of people are starting in a 5-back and then sort of moving the players in game, you know, to maybe a 4-4-2 or whatever, and having Mendy at CDM, etc. would definitely work for sure. But yeah, he's just absolutely class, and you'll see in the highlights, he is very, very decent for us. And as well, more of sort of a focus player of the video because, let's be honest, Thiago is not exactly great on his normal card. He's got like 50 pace or something. It's just not ideal. But the great pace upgrade on this one, 5'9". And let's just talk about some of these stats because he's got a very interesting card, right? Look at the interceptions at 97. Physical, obviously, you're looking at 78. However, you know, 68 aggression, yeah, you know, it leaves a little bit more to be desired. However, 75 strength. He's got the 91 stamina, which is definitely what you want in a CM, 100%. So that's very good, along with the 92 jump in. But yeah, the main stat we're obviously going to look at here is, let's be honest, the 95 acceleration, which is unbelievable. Like, the way he bursts through midfield is mad. But obviously 71 sprint speed is a bit of a problem, boys. So we've whacked a shadow chemistry style on him, which is 100% the best chem style I could advise for Thiago, almost wherever you play him. Unless you were playing him like, you know, try and get him up front, maybe you'd whack a hunter on him then. But we're whacking him in at sort of CM, so we want to make sure that he's got, you know, the good enough standing tackle, the good enough sliding tackle, etc. But could not advise more getting the good pace boost on him. But him being 5-star, 5-star as well, well fun to use, I'll be honest with you. Unbelievable stats. Very, very fun to play with in game. I think he's going for around 500k now, so I've lost a few coins on these because I bought them at the start of the weekend league. But yeah, that's the squad, ladies and gents. Let's jump into the highlights and see how the boys got on in the weekend league. Right, fellas, and into the gameplay we go here. Now, first thing to touch on, as you can see here, we didn't see a team screen load up. And yeah, we've got random kits on, which, you know, we want the hashtag kids on, do you know what I'm saying? They are on in all the other games, basically. But long story short, we streamed like my first 15 games, and then I ended up playing the second 15 off stream, basically. Just wanted to try and focus on playing some games off stream, etc. And yeah, so that's why these are in Champs channel, and I didn't record them very, very stupidly. So I apologize about that, but this is very much a one-off. So, you know, we can have some fun watching Champs channel for once in a while. However, so we're starting off this video 19-1 in this game, and yeah, very, very unfortunate circumstances happen at the start of this game, as you were seeing here. When you get a red card, I'm sure you boys have experienced it many times, like, Well, hopefully not many times. But when you do have it happen, it's so annoying at the start of a champs game because you can literally be so much better than somebody. But when you get a red card that early, it is a huge, huge impact on the game. But in this video, guys, we're going to talk, sort of the FUT Birthday promo. They just weren't words. We're going to be talking about the FUT Birthday promo, sort of how I think about that so far, like whether I think it's sort of like a dub or an L so far, and, obviously talk about sort of the highlights, a few gameplay tips I could potentially give you guys. Yeah, just sort of ramble on as I tend to do in these post-com videos. Yeah, I do tend to interrupt myself quite a lot, but as you can see there, we managed to clutch up in the 118th minute and win the game. So we're 20-1. Now, obviously on Champs channel, one thing it tends to do is it tends to lose a few games, boys. It tends to just disappear from, into oblivion. So I think we're 21-1 going into this game. It shows the records at the start of each game that before I go into. But yeah, something very, very interesting happens in this game. It's very, very frustrating. We got a nice little lead here. Go into Curtis Jones, score a bit of, I'll be honest, a bit of a rigged goal here. But yeah, just something really annoying happens in this game, which I'll let it unfold. But yeah, this guy was not too bad of a player, to be fair. He had like an interesting record. I think it was like 17-7. But to be fair, on a Friday, that record isn't even that bad. Like playing on a Friday compared to playing on a Sunday in FUT Champs, I'm sure you guys will have experienced it, is absolutely a huge difference. Lovely little goal there with a ball roll into Mbappe. And sometimes it's nice just up front to wait, just wait that little bit longer. But as you can see here, this guy quit the game. And then this is my actual footage that I also was recording at the time, because I kind of stopped recording at one point. And we just got a DC. We literally just got a DC. And there's just nothing more I can say about it. 4-1 up. Would have been 22-1, but instead we're 21-2. So I ended up having a little break after that, and we come into this next game against AFC Finn. Now this lad, I can't lie, this was so funny. This is the first time I got on in like a day and a half, because I played basically all Friday and then ended up playing like literally Monday morning almost. And yeah, the first game I come into, I just get a ball roll scoop like that, and I thought we are in for a long, long day. However, in this game we do actually end up doing pretty well, end up getting some nice skill moves going and working some nice chances. Lovely bit of work from Neymar into Jones there and CR7. That's just fantastically worked from the corner. But yeah, I don't know if I did just say this, but yeah, this guy ended up finishing top 100 on 27-3. So we got a nice result going here. I thought to myself, you know what? When I got ball roll scooped at the start there, I was there like, okay, fella, we are in for the game. But let's talk a little bit about FUT Birthday. Let's talk a bit about sort of the promo. If we think it's a dub, if we think it's an L, let me know in the comments down below what you boys think. But yeah, off the basis of it, I would say the team was not anything like blowing away. It wasn't like, last year we had like that Hazard, we had like that Mbappe, 5-star, who was just kind of absolutely game breaking. He made it into a lot of pro teams. I wouldn't say it's been an absolute L. I think a lot of the SBCs they've done have been quite decent, especially that Vidal. And that is someone I wanted to touch on in this video. If you guys have not tried out that Vidal, I've not tried it myself yet, but I know a lot of pros have been using him. He's jumping straight into a lot of pros teams. To be honest, I would definitely advise doing him, just because one, Serie A, so he sort of links, players like CR7. He's going to have many other, good links like Kulusevski, etc. But it's the 5-star skills on somebody who's literally got Hullet gang stats. And it's not, the defending isn't just like 85, it's very, very high defending along with very high physical. So I would say Vidal is a huge dub. I think he's 500k, which is, quite expensive, but it's expensive for a player who all through team of the season is still going to be very viable to use. So it's kind of the, you got to take the rough with the smell, do you know what I'm saying? But that was a very nice double A pass into Curtis Jones there. And I believe we're doing pretty decent now, obviously. We're not lost another game. We've literally got one loss, which I got when I was like 12-0, which was very annoying, to a guy who was like 21-6. So we've only lost one game up to this point because we got bloody DC, which is an absolute disaster. And honestly, that is the first time I've been DC'd in absolutely ages. So I can't complain too much. It happens. I think a lot of people got the DC at the same time. But yeah, we're scoring some nice, lovely goals here. Some great skill moves coming off. You guys would have seen there's a lot of outside elasticos. There's a lot of, sort of McGeady cancels. And obviously, the main skill move in the game at the moment is the small bridge, which, I'm going to be honest with you, is probably one of the most broken skill moves I've ever seen in any FIFA ever. I think a skill move that would rival it would certainly be the La Coqueta from obviously FIFA 19. You could literally just, snake your way all the way up front just from centre mid. It was an absolute joke. But yeah, this guy was another top 100 player, I'm pretty sure. If he'd have won this game and then won the last one, because I think he was 25-3, he would have finished top 100 as well. But I'm not going to lie, we absolutely ended up dealing with him. Lovely little play, that. And that is something I could definitely advise you boys doing. If you watch that goal back, doing a 1-2 with your striker, and then sort of as the striker that you've laid the first pass off with is running into the box, if you pull him back and then pass it into him, you know, you leave that defender so exposed, and you can basically do anything you want from there. So that is a goal that I would definitely advise watching back and having a look at. And, you know, I get a lot of questions on my stream anyway, sort of people saying, how do I get better at the game, that type of thing. And all I would say is, you've just got to watch back gameplay, watching back your own gameplay, and watching also pro games, and seeing, you know, the ways that pros, you know, on this game, the way that pros can manipulate the game and score from crazy angles is absolutely mental. You know, I'm sure you guys will see a lot of through balls. That is obviously a way that pros score. But CR7 with a lovely bit of strength here. And I believe this is our last game in the video. As, yeah, this is to get us to 27 wins. Now, funnily enough, actually, I'm going to interrupt myself here. What on earth is happening here, right? By the way, boys, right? I'm just trying to record my Champs Channel video. And I even DC from that point. I literally can't even record off Champs Channel without getting a DC. So that's an absolute disaster. But yeah, as I was saying, so this is our win to get us to 27 wins, which would have got us in top 100 anyway. But then I went into the last game, and then the guy just quit 1-0 straight away. Like, he literally scored an own goal and just quit. I was like, sound pal. But we finished off the video here, fellas, with an absolutely lovely goal from him. From Neymar, I believe it is in the end. But we've just got the skill moves popping off. That McGeady cancel coming out from Kylian. Oh, it's just sensational. Into an outside elastico. Woo! Woo, we are cooking on gas, ladies and gents. And we've got some player locks coming in here as well. Now, that's another thing I would advise adding to your game, boys, but it is very, very difficult, I'll be honest. The player locks is hard to sort of master, but practice makes perfect, you know what I'm saying, boys? As you can see there, we finished on 28-2. Very disappointing considering we get the DC, and the guy we lost to, I'll be honest, was not the greatest. So it should have been quite an easy 30, that, I'll be honest. But 28-2, we'll still take the top 100 awards, which, like I said, I'll be streaming on my Twitch tomorrow on Thursday for FUT Birthday stuff. So make sure you guys drop the Twitch a follow. That would be very much appreciated. And that'll be the end of this video, guys. If you did enjoy, drop a like and also subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate the support. And again, I'll be live on Friday for 100 player picks and also some FUT Champions gameplay, which is just what we love to see, really. So thank you all very much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Hope you have a good day, guys.